July started, and let us know what we can expect for the next 6 months. Half of the year has already gone, and we know what all we went through: natural calamities, plane crash, disasters, wars, and so many things. Now, what else we can expect for the next 6 or 8 months? Now July started. This is a very auspicious month because a very auspicious Shravan is starting from this month, and Shravan is very favorite of Mahadev ji. So in July, 3 major astrological things are happening. Shani is getting Vakri. Shani is getting retrograde on 13th July in Uttar Bhadrapad Nakshatra. Mercury is getting retrograde on 18th July. And finally, on 22nd July, Mars will be getting conjunct with Ketu, and which is happening after many years. Last time it happened in 1989 in Leo sign. Again it's happening, and in between, later Mangal Mahadasha of Bharat is also starting. That's on September. Then in 19th October, Jupiter will reach to Cancer sign. That is the exalted sign of Jupiter. So in coming 6-8 months, so many things are happening, but 3 major things, as I say: Saturn getting retrograde on 13th July, Mercury getting retrograde on 18th July, and finally 22nd July, Mars and Ketu is getting on the exact degree conjunction in Leo sign. So when Mercury gets retrograde, Budh Vakri, it's very usual thing. Every year it's happening 3 to 4 times, but this is a communication disaster. Count on greater misunderstanding via communication when Mercury goes retrograde. But you need to use your mind. Do not, let your mind be tricked by this Mercury retrograde. So that's the main solution in Mercury retrograde, that just keep calm, do one thing at a time. If at all possible, avoid scheduling any major meetings where you need to take a big decision. Allow extra time when you are traveling. If you are traveling, then make sure that there will be some delays, something or the other chaos. So just keep extra time with you and back up all the data. All your hard disk should be having backup, your phone, everything should be backup, because Mercury retrograde means a bit of communication disaster. All the communication platform like a social media platform and all, these are also going to have a bit of trouble, some or the other trouble every time it happens. Now for the first time, Saturn will be retrograde in Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra, and last time it was retrograde in 1966. And when Saturn will be in Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra, that is going to create a Vedha with India's Lagna Nakshatra, which is Kritika, which could potentially impact the nation's economy and lead to a depreciation of rupees. So our economy will start bit by bit a meltdown, we can see. Last time Saturn was retrograde in Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra in 1966, there was a huge protest against Indira Gandhi's government, and she was elected as the first lady Prime Minister of India in 1966. That was the year when lots of sadhus, they were protesting against the government for the Gau Raksha bill. So on 7th November 1966, on the Gopashtami day, even sadhus kept on protesting, they kept on doing the fast against the government, and I hope all of you know all these things. And all these things happened when Saturn was retrograde in Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra. There could be a very fresh wave of spiritual and cultural revival among all the Hindus, because in 2025, again Saturn will be retrograde in Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra, which is happening after 59 years, as I say. So some awakening in Sanatana Dharma, some unity in Sanatanis we can actually expect. But many fake Babas, sadhus, they will be unveiled. So un sab की पहचान हो जाएगी. Sanatanis around the world will actually bring some unity. Mars and Ketu conjunction is also happening after that. That is on 22nd of July. That can actually bring a vigorous war between Russia and Ukraine. Right now, the Russia and Ukraine war is going on, and it has been going on since so many years, 5-6 years. And it was getting a bit more intense than a bit of peaceful, then intense and peace. On off it was going on. But from August, because after 22nd July, it will get triggered on a very vigorous way, intense way, because this Leo sign Mars and Ketu conjunction is happening in the 12th house of Russia chart. So that is really going to, trigger it, and in Ukraine it is going to happen on the 8th house. And Ukraine is having so many planets in his 8th house, 4 planets already is in the 8th house, then Mars and Ketu will be in the very close exact degree conjunction. So all these things are going to intensify the war between Russia and Ukraine, and the world will see that how madly this time Russia is striking against Ukraine. Obviously the upper hand will be of Russia, but Russian economy is going to get damaged a lot. So we can expect from August or end of July a bit of intense war between Russia and Ukraine, and globally everyone, all the global leaders, they will be just stunned that what Russia is up to, because that high level of war, that intense war, perhaps it didn't happen in last few years. So that's what we can expect due to Mars and Ketu conjunction in Leo, because last time it happened in 1989, and before that also it killed, it destroyed communism in Russia. So every time Mars and Ketu gets conjunction in Leo sign, Russia, communism, China, all these things, they get impacted. So we can expect all these things. After that, in September, Mangal Mahadasha will start. But in between, Saturn will be crossing one nakshatra to another, all these things will be happening. But once Mangal Mahadasha will start in September, we will see lots of cleansing activity. Actually, cleansing activity already started. Mangal is Bhumikara, and Mangal cleans all these things. So now Mangal Mahadasha is yet to start, and we can see that all kinds of infiltrators, Rohingyas, Bangladeshis, Pakistanis, terrorists, all of them will get noticed, and there will be pushback, there will be cleansing activity already which has started in many states, many cities, and all these things will be intensified, because Mangal Mahadasha is for 7 years. Mangal is Yodha, Mangal is action oriented. So this Mangal Mahadasha is going to give the cleansing of our bhumi, our map, our land. हमारे क्षेत्र का सफाया होने लगेगा इस मंगल महादशा में. So Mangal is going to do this major cleaning, and already it started. So Mangal is a Yodha who is the protector of land, and it is Bhumikarak, as I said. So we can expect some action to get back our land in Mangal Dasha, also to protect our land. So some action, some war we can expect in India as well. So multiple planets, Mars, Sun, Mercury, along with Rahu Ketu will simultaneously make Vedhas to India's Lagna and India's Rashi. India has Taurus Lagna, and Rashi is Cancer, Kark Rashi. So when 4-5 planets will be making some Vedha to Lagna and the Rashi, so we can understand that there could be a major event, possibly Sindoor 2.0. So to protect our land and to get back our land with these Vedha activities around September to November, we can expect some major action with India as well. Now Bharat has Taurus Lagna and Cancer Rashi. Soon multiple planets like Mars, Sun, Mercury, Rahu, Ketu, everyone is simultaneously one after another, and at times around November, October ending in November, all these planets at a time will be making Vedha. Vedha means obstruction to our Lagna and Rashi, so which can actually give this sort of activity. And if we go by historical example, during India-China war, which happened in 1962 October, Sun was in Libra and Jupiter was in Aquarius. Both were making Vedha to India's Taurus Lagna. So again, through this is called actually Nakshatra Sanghata Chakra. Through via that we can find out the Vedha. So Lagna and Rashi, when both are having the Vedha with major planets, so we can understand there will be something major happening with our country, like Indo-China war happened in 1962. During September, one more thing we can actually expect, because in this year the Vikram Samvatsar, which is according to our Hindu calendar, Surya Raja and Surya Mantri. So when both Raja and Mantri is Surya, so we can see that how powerful decisions government will be making. Already government has made in this year few policies like Waqf Bill. When Sun will start Dakshinayan journey in the month of July in the sign of Cancer, so we can understand, we can expect some change in our cabinet. So some major change in cabinet we can expect from September, October, not before that. Now the last event I want to pinpoint here, that when the most auspicious planet, Jupiter, is having monthly speed of approximately 6 degree 41 minutes, which is almost double of its usual motion. Actually, Jupiter is a slow moving planet. Jupiter is a Brihat planet and slow moving. So at that time, Saturn is going to get retrograde in this month on 13 July. And at that time, in July month, Jupiter will be having such a huge motion, daily speed. That means Jupiter will be Atichari. Saturn will be retrograde, Jupiter will be Atichari. That is not a good thing. That is not at all a good thing. It's like the most auspicious planet is moving so quickly, overlooking everything, while the most strict Saturn, who is slow moving, who is getting more slow and scanning everything very minutely, because Saturn is retrograde. Saturn will be going on a very slow motion. So last time in 2021, we know what happened. There was, mass destruction, death due to COVID. So it says the combination of accelerated Jupiter and slow retrograde Saturn is not a, kalyankari thing for our humanity. So in coming months, we can see economic instability around the world, political power shift in few countries, including some cabinet change in Bharat as well. Unpredictable climate is also going to be there, which is going to be a bit of mess for travelers and those who are farmers and agriculturists. So in short, it's a pressure time ahead for humanity. So time to be alert, reset our value system and our lifestyle. So in upcoming Shravan month, regular prayers to Mahadev Ji, Hanuman Ji, along with reciting Padma Puran. In my childhood, I always used to see that my grandmothers, my mothers, everyone, they used to recite every day on a daily basis Padma Puran from day 1 of Shravan. So you can also recite Padma Puran every day to get the blessings of Bhagwan Ji, so that this chaotic time which we are going ahead of, we can subside one by one. So that's how we can cope up, we can keep on floating, because the economy around the world, that is going to melt down. Even Indian economy is going to get a bit stagnant. Secondly, I will say that some war sort of thing is coming, especially between Russia and Ukraine, intensified war, and we can also go for Sindoor 2.0 when our Mars Mahadasha will get triggered. So all these things are going to happen, some more climatic change, some more natural calamities, all these things. Only Mahadev can save us from this chaotic situation. So keep praying to Mahadev Ji and be blessed always. Namaste.